That's because I've been talking to a lot of people about having problems with this DTF printing, these printers and these print heads, issues and whatnot. So I said, hey, I'm gonna just jump on. Just got off the phone with somebody that reached out to me, and they was having some issues with the printer, ink chips and whatnot. And I'm just want to speak about, what I know. Not a professional, not a guru, nothing like that. Just a lot of things I experienced with this DTF and dealing with large format printers, 7,000 series, P6000s, P7000s, or whatever, or 7890s, or whatever the 7900s, or whatever the printer is. These type of printers, or people who acquire these printers, they have a little maintenance requirements that you need to keep up if you want to keep everything going smooth and perfect or whatnot. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna try to get, you know, get a little bit familiar with if anybody jump on because it's kind of late. So I say, hey, I'm just get on right now because I want to just speak to somebody. What's going on with it? How you doing? What's going on with it? Haven't seen you from, heard from you in a minute. I decided to jump on today. I was just saying I got offline. Well, I decided I got offline with somebody, and they had issues with their printer, and the ink just wasn't a registered reading, what you want to call it, for them to be able to, do a nozzle check because they hit me up saying, hey, I got this printer and I need some help, and they, reached out. So we just had got off the phone. We was on their phone probably for like a good 45 minutes to almost an hour, I think. I don't know, wasn't counting. I talk once I start talking, hey, I lose time. But yeah, so I want to speak to you guys about these printers. Now, dealing with this P6000s, if you have one converted over 7900, 7890, or whatever. These printers require, you know, some maintenance, not a lot, but think about the condition that you get these printers in. That's what I want to speak about. So I hope a lot of people just jump on real fast and stay on because I've been speaking to a lot of interesting people these last couple of days, like real interesting people, all different places of the world, cities and states or whatnot. And DTF has spread it a lot. DTF has spread it a lot, man. It says right here. Let me see. It's been okay fighting this humidity issue. Oh, I spoke about humidity a while ago. I love humidity issues, man. I'm just messing. He says white halos on the edges of prints. So what's working? Okay. Yeah. So with that humidity, what's your humidity? What is it? How far has it went up? Do you have a dehumidifier, air conditioner, or what do you have to try to bring your humidity down? And where you actually printing at? What location you printing at? What city, state? That play that like I got a person that is in Texas, and they was telling me about humidity out there, and I got a person that prints in Arizona, and they was talking about the humidity out there. So, and then some people stay in cold places. So he says 58. Oh, yes, buddy. Yeah. See, the thing about that, 58, you want to at least have it around like 40, 45, and 50, 55 and start getting up there, and that's what you don't want. So that right there, yeah. So you want to bring that down. What do you have? You have a dehumidifier. I say words fast. A dehumidifier to bring that heat down, or it's have a portable AC, but it's only small. Yeah, it's not gonna do a good job for you. Yeah. So, but I have. Let me see, which one do I have? I have an AC. See, the thing about it is, when you get the portable ACs, make sure that the BTUs can at least heat twice the room that you're in. When you read it before you buy it, make sure it is. It says yes, the whole house has a dehumidifier. Well, you better cut the house on and cut the vents up and open the vent up inside it and cool that room down. But if you out, see, the thing about it is, you out there, it's hot as hell, so you're gonna have to keep having that dehumidifier AC running all day long because that is why I know printing in high. That's why I like being in California because it's way more controlled out here. It gets its hot days and its cold days, but I done experienced some cold days. Like, damn, man, what's going on with this? But yeah, so, but the one that I have, I gotta find out what name exactly it is. But you can change the temperature from cold to dry, so it can go ahead and put out a certain type of, you know, mist or something in the air that it dries it, or compensate from that. I really can't explain exactly what type of dehumidifier I have, but I know it's the one I know for my room. But actually, it's twice the size of my room. So I got that because I'm thinking if it's gonna chill twice the size of my room, it'll chill this room faster than it's supposed to. So that's one good factor I did. Now I think I only spent like $200 for it. So it's really not that, it's not super big. It's a portable one just like yours, but I have it right here connected to the window, the exhaust fans out, the vents out, and change the tray at the bottom of it just in case, it has, water condensation that drops down. You can pour it out. Yeah, but other than that, you get that. Let me see. You can get that easy. I'll tell you which one I got. So I know as mine work for my room, and my room is a fairly sized room. It's like the size of a single or something, a single apartment. So I know if it chills this room, it'll chill yours too. Yeah, so thank you for the information. Yeah, see, what I didn't understand was like, why do I need a humidifier if it's not really that hot or if it feels cool to me? But the thing about it, if you have any type of thermometer or digital, you know, let me see. I don't even have them here. I keep thinking on my printer right here if I can look. But I have a thermometer, and you can get them from Ace Hardware. You can get them from Walmart, but make sure it's digital and it has some type of magnet on the back of it, so you can place it at the bottom of your printer, and you can measure whatever the density or measure whatever the temperature inside the room is, so you know how you need to go from there. If you need to cut your humidifier on, or you need to cut it, go get you one, because sometimes if you buy printers when it's cold, or I'm not, if you're printing in the daytime, it probably be cool. But if you're printing all day tonight, then the climate will start changing. So you have to change with the climate. If not, some of your prints will come out looking different, halfway. And then another thing too, guys, let me say this. I don't mean to be ratting and raving and rumbling, but if you guys printing large orders, if you say you printing gain sheets constantly, you want to do some type of nozzle checks in between those prints, because you don't want to try to just start printing no 16 or no 30 something feet long and just knocking out the prints. You want to be able to see, because sometimes you can lose color within those prints, and you need to do a nozzle check or do a power cleaning to get the colors back. So I would just do a couple amount of feet and do a nozzle check in between, so you can keep your printer working. Because sometimes what happens when you start printing and keep printing and printing and printing, that knocks the color out, and sometimes it clogs the print head up too, and you can't get those channels back. Or you got to do so many cleanings and cleanings and cleanings between a job to get the print head back working, and then you can start knocking out the rest of the order. So let me see. So what somebody said, it says Bootsy Pops. Oh, that's what's up. You call me Bootsy Pops. What's going on? We got somebody new to the channel, huh? What's good? What's good with it? But yeah, so that's what's going on. It says, yes, I had one of those, and it died on me last week, and ordered another one. Yeah, you got to get a good one. Don't just get no one from a knockoff company brand. Get you a nice, durable one. The one I had, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know the name of it, but it's made proper, and I like it, and it chills the whole room. Sometimes I gotta put a jacket on. Sometimes it's like so cold in here. Yeah, let me see. Somebody said something else. It says right here. Yeah, you have to, because I'm gonna tell you now. If you don't, I just recently experienced this right here, because one of my workers was actually printing. They printed out a lot of. I had my fiance trying to call me, but they printed out a lot of images, and it actually threw my color out. So when it threw the color out, I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And then it dawned on me, nobody's doing nozzle checks here. If I can go ahead and put this down, if I can let them know what I'm doing. So give me a second, guys. Reconnect me back on. So I had to jump off for a minute, but I had to send a text message. Like I was saying, it's good to do cleanings in between, because you lose those colors, or you get in broken get broken lines, and then Those lines don't come back within time because you're still printing, so you don't know if the lines are broken. And the next thing you know, you finish your print and do a nozzle check, you see so much empty space. Like, dang, it took that much, and it was a perfect line. Like this one can have one too. Like, dang. And sometimes when you do power cleaners, those don't come back. You gotta do 2 or 3 cleaners, stretch the print head out. You can't do cleaners back to back, back to back. It's gonna stretch that print head out. But sometimes we do this, but I have done it before too. I don't care what they say. I need to get these lines back, and it works. But then again, they always speak about head life expectancy if you're not focused on how long your printer is going to print. Normal cleaners is cool, but normal cleaners don't get the job done all the time. Normal cleaners just like sometimes doing no cleaning at all. We're like, dang, it didn't do nothing. I did a normal cleaner, it still look the same. You do a power cleaner, it gets you right in there all the time. Yeah, sweetheart. Hey, baby, how you doing? Normal, nope. It says when I move. Hold on. It disappeared too fast. I said I don't understand. It says right here with no air conditioning. Well, let me see. House to take care of her. I left house for the shop. Well, I guess if you leave the air conditioner on, it'll be cool. But the thing about it is, it's better than not having it on because you don't whatever ink that's inside the printer or in the lines or whatever or on the print head, that's gonna start well, not inside the lines, but any on the print head or inside the capping station, anything on exposed to air or heat or anything like that, it's gonna start to dry up. And then that right there is man, especially when you eat hot climate places like Texas and what's another place? North Carolina, South Carolina, and things like that. Hot as hell out there. And then those printers, you gotta have a right print environment, have it set and closed in, and have the air on all day. If you printing, if not, then man, good luck. Because one thing about the DTF, the white ink is a monster. The white ink is a super monster dealing with DTF. Think about it, you have sulfur in it, you have titanium dioxide in it, you have magnesium in it, you have all these other additives inside this ink to make it thick, and that's why you have to agitate it because it separates. Sometimes when you print, some people gets new to DTF, they forget to shake their inks, or somebody told them they don't need to shake their inks, and they say, hey, why my white is coming out kind of watery and look kind of clear? Oh, because it's separated. It's not agitated. It's not back to its form it needs to be in. That's why they say shake the whites or agitate the whites. And you don't got to shake the colors because it's not made with the same properties as inside the whites. Damn, man. For real. Serious. I'm serious. So, but you'll figure this out in time when you blow through a print head or two, or a printer, and figure out, like, dang, man. Mm, mm, mm. A lot of them sublimation printers go through the same thing too, because that inks be too thick to go through those print heads. So they really be burned out. Imagine just having two white channels on this. This imagine having two on a DTG printer, not sublimation, my bad. I mean DTG printer. Let me skip backtrack that. I don't know, these niggas know what we're talking about. But on the direct to garment printers, the ones that everybody say you can do DTF and you can do slash sublimate. I mean slash direct to garment print on the shirt. That right there, those printers 10,000, 13, 25. You spend that on just CYMK colors and then have two whites. When them whites go out, $1,800 to $2,000 for a print head with two whites. You can't even switch the white channels like on the printers I use and keep on printing. Can't do that with those. You be stuck like these motherfuckers told me this printer was a production printer. This ain't production. You only doing one shirt at a time. First of all, and second of all, you got two whites, and then they clogged, and he said 1,800 for the printer, and I ain't finished paying for this motherfucking man. Nigga, mother F you mother. You ready to put somebody in the street, start knuckling up, man. Knuckle females, you know, the grease and stuff they face, they little breakers out, so they ready to go cut a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have a person ready to come out their roots. You know what I mean? But they paying all this money for these printers and stuff, man. But hey, I'm just speaking outside of my neck, you know. But yeah, it's a business at the end of the day. But still, somebody got to keep it real with you guys. Somebody got to say, hey man, don't go spend all that money for that piece of shit. Or not, no, rephrase that. Don't go spend all that money for that printer. You want to go spend this. You want to go get this bang for your buck right here. So I'm the one gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Other than that, peoples, I'm gonna leave you guys short with that. Don't forget this. Don't forget. If you in the business, you got into it, you can't turn back now. You got to keep on going with it. You got to take whatever comes with it as a learning curve, or you'll figure it out. But for ones that's outsourcing the transfers, you guys, you the best ones. You got nothing to worry about. You got a printer issue to worry about. You got to worry about somebody delivering to you on time. And hope they don't mess up on your work or miss size wrong or whatever. But you don't got to worry about the printer issues. But that's the only thing that I don't like for you guys to be like, damn, we can't even feel what he feel. We want our transfer. We don't care if your printer messed up or that. We got transfer. We got a deadline here, man. But yeah, that's why I tell the printers, the guys who print, make sure you keep 2 printers at least. Get you 2 of them suckers at least, so you can keep the show going. If you can afford to get you 5 of them motherfuckers, do you have any? Do I think the printers draw air? Well, if the only how the printer would draw any type of air if you have a little pinch in the line, but that gonna leak out some ink, so you'll know that for a fact if it's somewhere that's visible. But I don't know any printers are drawing in any air. If it does, it's because your actual board, the little holes are in there, are not properly cleaned, so it probably would. If it draw any air, probably spit it out, and you get the paper come out and head go across and get head strike. If that type of air you talking about drawing, or uh, other than that, I don't think it will do anything other than that. What do you mean by draw air? If let me get this ratting and raving. Let me know what you mean by that. But that compressurized and it sucks the paper to the film, and if it ain't clean right, or if you have some type of going on with the compression in the printer, it'll blow back out on you. You get air strike. That's the only thing I know. Some people say you have the wrong weight of film, things like that. But let me give you guys a FYI. Maybe some of you people know this. Maybe you don't. If you guys have one of these large format printers that I speak of, and you guys power your printer on in the morning time. Say if you agitated your inks and you powered your printer on, you say, what do I do? I'm gonna go do a normal cleaning right now. Cause I just agitated the ink, right? I powered my printer on, right? Now I'm about to go do a power cleaning, right? Before you do a power cleaning, if you people watching have this printer, do you guys ever set your plating gap before you do any power cleanings after you agitate your inks and power your printer on? Do you guys do a set your plating gap? Just let me know if you guys do. If you guys ain't know what the hell the plating gap is, I really don't know what a plating gap is. I want somebody to tell me what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm just speaking out the side of my neck right now. But if you guys see, I'm confident. I'm saying some stuff like, oh, he just lost because he don't know what it is, but he telling us to set it. That don't make no sense. It says no. So what do I print with? My edge on 2 days, and I have power clean. But it says, but what? The whites. Okay, well, I would do a power cleaning every day if I'm printing. It says I set my plating gap to whitest before I do the cleaning. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Cause that's what I do. I had to take my inks, power my printer on, go on to plating gap. I set that, and then I do my cleaning. You say you do yours after. I do mine before. If you say after, it don't matter. As long as you set it before you print, before the cleaning. Okay, that's what I do too. I do mine before. That's the after I shake those or agitate those inks. I mean, not shake. I power the printer on. I set the plating gap, and then I do my cleaning. I make sure the plating gap is the second thing I do to the printer, because it saves you from having head strike further on down the line, or slag, ink slag. Let me see. I don't have any transfers right here, but I'm gonna show you. on the transfers, if say if this was a let me go ahead if we won't get no numbers and nothing like that. We're doing some math and equations over here. But say if this your transfer, right? Let me go ahead and fold this paper right. My friends get this one. Say this your transfer, right? And you printing and you see on the side of the transfer or probably this much of the transfer or on the tip inks just slapped across and then you say dang it like it's smeared here but it's still printed out perfectly fine down here and everything. That's because you need to set your plating gap. You don't set that whatever this extra little slag that's built up on the print head on the sides or whatever, it's gonna slap off like this on your print. Now, if you set that plating gap on the side, it's going to raise it up a little bit, from my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong. And then it won't just slack across you and give you all that spack that you ain't trying to get in the print. And you do power cleanings and or normal cleanings and normal cleanings, and that shit still is on there when you printing. That's because you need to set your plating gap. Or take your printer and clean around the edges and everything like that. Print head. So that's why I set the plating gap. That's why it's important to set it, as people don't know. People say, hey, I have this picture and this image just came out so I don't know what to do. I cleaned the print head and everything is still coming out the same way. And what the heck? I did everything possible, wasting ink at the power clean, at the normal clean, at the power clean, still doing the same thing. I don't know what to do at this point in time. Just set your plating gap. You don't have to worry about none of that. So yeah, I had one printer. I had to set the plating gap. If I didn't set it, I forget. I'm like, damn, man, plating gap. And the other printer I had, like, yeah, he had set the plating gap and this prints perfectly fine. I didn't have to set the plating gap. So I was like, you must go ahead and set this anyway, just in case, you know. So it become a second thought, chain of thought, whatever you want to say. Anyway, but before I get off this line, I want to tell you guys some more important stuff about these right here. You guys gonna need this. Now this ain't no drugs or nothing like that. This ain't no bag or nothing. This is some serious business right here. You're gonna need to get you some of these guys, some of these ink chips right here. Right? Let me see. Said something about the film, you're right. That's all I'm gonna say. It says right here, it says you have to make sure you have good film, not thin. You right about that. Chips. It says, yeah, you right about that. I'm gonna get to that too. Let me see what else you say. It says chips for the ink. Yes, exactly. You're gonna need what you just said, some nice, good quality film, double coated film. Like what I have on my website, the F.O.M DTF film. That right? That's what you're gonna need to get, right? And then you won't have to worry about no ink slack. Now let me say worry about no, how can I say head strike, little. Have you seen some prints before, guys? Where it's all yellow or it's magenta, and it's like little lines in it, like little fine little lines, but it still looks real nice. Like the image look nice, but where these little lines come from? It's because of the film. It's not good quality film. Or humidity. Can't say that. I can contradict myself. You can have good quality film and still have it because it be humidity. Ink is drawing up when it's spitting in some spots. It's drying up. You get rid of that, change the dot size, medium to large, you're good to go. It fixes it. It fixes it. Did I say that right? Yeah. Fixes it. It fixes it. I said it fast, it fixes it. But yeah, that's what it does. And get y'all some of these ink chips. Because you never know when they go out. You know what I mean? How many bags you need? How many you need? You know what I mean? How many? Want a 10 piece? You never know when you need these. LK, magenta, cyan, LLK, and this is black. This is gone. It's K, but that's black. Both of them blacks went out before. I got somebody got to send a black too. 63, 61. It's for the photo black. 63, 61. Yeah, that's what's on. You didn't know the codes, so you went through them so much. You didn't know these numbers like jackpot. It says you're dropping, let me see, dropping some 411. Oh yeah, I'm giving some 411 tonight. It's a lot of different technical stuff about these printers. It just seems like it's so easy that a lot of people just overlook. Like I was telling somebody, he came to my location and I let him walk around. I showed him the printers and let him see what's going on. And my location is undisclosed. I'm not having my stuff open to the public. You know, they got too many stuff that's happening to people. You know, if you come up here, you know, it's on a need to know basis. So you say, hey, I'm interested, come get a printer and stuff. I'm going to evaluate you, see who you are, research you, then I'm going to give you information. You'll come and you're going to see, check it out. We take it from there. That's what's up. So mine is competitive reasons only, and it's for safety reasons. So my location is not disclosed, not open to the public unless I want to. So that's what we do. But back to my spiel. It's so much information to give out to the people. That's why I said I don't mind talking to the people because it's so much. You're not gonna remember this. You're not gonna remember this stuff anyway. It's so much that I'm not gonna remember this stuff anyway. And I talk too loud. I don't say. Well, I talk too fast. I speak to where you can't understand everything I'm saying, but still get it when you look at the video, go look at another video. So like that, he do know what he's talking about. I stumble over words and all that different type of stuff. So it just happens. Hey, it is what it is. But you're gonna get the information dealing with me. I'm probably speaking too fast today, but hey, it's what it is. Took something. Took some high off life. But the people out here really motivate me to keep on going and doing this stuff. Getting off the phone with people that looking for the information, they got the willingness to learn, make me want to keep on going. That's a good thing. Shout out to everybody that's in a space, that's occupying a space. We got to share this knowledge with the peoples. We got to give out the love to these people, have respect for these men, women, children, kids, dogs, birds, whatever. Have respect for everybody. So you'll get it. You get the full picture. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, and I'm gonna say this for all the men out there. I think I got a channel, so I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm gonna say this. Let me see where my coffee at. I'm gonna say this right here, guys, before I go. Any man that's watching this, call yourself a man, call yourself a king. If you have a woman in your life, fellas, now I'm not gonna preach, but I'm gonna just tell you something. Make sure you treat your queen and hold her at high standards. We got so many black men that's on here in positions that's financially stable, can explore the world, can live, do whatever they want to do in life. Make sure you treat these women with respect and kindness because I learned from the past you can destroy good women if you don't treat them right. They will give you your all. They will help you with your dreams. They will help you be your backbone. They're your best friend. So I say that to say this. Look at all the drama that's going on with these rappers, these actors, these stars, and they up here showing tapes of them just doing stuff to women in hallways and this showing this totally disrespect. And that's no way to treat somebody and to get the amenities out of life and living good and all the riches of life is provided for you, and you just go treat people like they don't mean anything. So I say that to say this: if you got a special significant other in your life, make sure you treat her with respect, treat her like a queen, and then that's all I got to say for that. And to then, I'm gone. Don't forget, you guys want to enter the giveaway. I said it right because I should say giveaway then raffle. The giveaway. Purchase the F.O.M DTF shirt, and you guys will have a chance of winning some nice items that we have on the channel. So, amen to that. Had to give up some stuff that I just felt that I had to say because I watched this YouTube. See, guys, they got there just doing these women wrong out here. Like these women is very respectful. They help you with your dreams, help you accomplish some stuff. When you talking to somebody and you don't got nobody to talk to, she there to listen to you. Then you can treat her like she's worthless. I think that's just not what men should do, especially when you on a path to greatness. And for a person like me to say this, like I told you guys, I came from prison. Uh, reformed gang member. I got all this different stuff that I can just talk to you guys about. Just don't mean nothing and glorify some hood, some street shit. Don't even mean nothing when it comes to a certain particular people. But I'm not just taking anything from anybody who living their life because everybody got to go through their life lessons to get to where they need to get to, or they still gonna be going through their life lessons. I hope they can get through it. I'm not the one to judge, but I'm just telling you from what I know. If I got a channel, I'm going to voice my opinion, regardless if it's about t-shirts, about anything. If I see something not right, I'm going to speak it on the channel for you guys know. Don't don't do this, don't do that, or stay woke, guys. That's all I got to say. Just stay woke. Loves and blessings to everybody. Soul, peace, and hair grease to all the people who like oil sheen inside their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And to then, I'm gone. I'm out. Yeah, yay. Stay safe.